welcome back to episode 23 of our Out of the Abyss excursion, here with the Villain's Demand. I'm tonight's DM, Smiley.
And I am Evan the Great for the Villain's Demand, and I am playing Grom Whitehammer, Monk Paladin of level 4, and he is a dwarf follower of Silverbeard, and you don't know where his brother's at.
And I'm JVD playing his brother, and they don't know where I'm at.
He's dead.
And I'm the Bearded Wonder. I play Triblock Whitehammer.
And I know where he's at. Over here, and there, and over there.
And maybe some of the villains.
A delicious snack.
So, JVD, would you mind giving us 3 caps?
I don't think I should. I wasn't even there for that.
Well,
Everybody made it to Sanctuary. There was a typewriter. We saved a game at current spot.
Well, we ran away, you was fighting Demon Warrior.
No.
well, I usually ask you first because you
Yeah, I
see
hated
the-
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was food. And everyone was happy in Shuushar Sanctuary. He's dead too.
Yeah, everyone's
Gift to
dead.
Shuushar.
We're all dead.
That's right, yeah, the last gift to Shuushar.
No,
The one that everybody hated until the very end.
We were wrong. We were just too judgmental.
Because he walked around and slept with his eyes open.
Creepy.
Diddled his fish stick.
They diddled his fish stick. We last left off with y'all getting ready to leave the veritable oasis in the Underdark. The tree waves goodbye as you get your things together.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that tree.
Yeah, the one that nobody ever paid attention to, whoever I mentioned. Yeah.
hold on, we're back over the tree. No, I'm kidding.
You set out leaving the grove behind, and y'all got some decisions to make. You decide to go to Cracklestoke. Are you wanting to go via land or water? It'll take a few days to get to a safe spot to get there in either way you go, but you do need to decide now which route you're planning on taking.
I'm going to take the digestive track. And
The
get back,
shit
and
smear?
get back to Dark Lake.
I pick land.
Like any good dwarf would.
I like the Durgar. Which would be faster?
If we have a ship, the lake would be faster, about half as fast. Isn't that there half the time?
But we don't have a ship.
If we find a big enough Zerkwoods, we could carve one out. A raft of sorts.
I don't like being on boats anyway, and you're wanting to carve a tree into a boat and get in it and float.
That's ridiculous. What's a tree? Talking about a giant fucking mushroom.
I look at the stool. You ever been on one of those?
He just kind of looks at you quizzically.
Can we make you out of a boat? Make you into a boat?
Dude, he's like the size of a step stool.
He walks away from you towards Sarah.
Who he's supposed to be with.
Yeah.
Sarah rubs his head. You don't know if it's out of annoyance or his head aches.
I agree. If that would, yeah. I don't want to go in the water, but time is of the essence.
Right, we'll be traveling through the silken paths to get to a safe spot. It'll take us a few days, but it'll get us far away enough from the shitstorm over there.
Agreed.
What's in the water that can harm us?
There's blood in water. Don't drink the water.
Well, we just did see a 20-foot tall, 2-headed monstrosity walk out of the water. Which is why we're traveling a few days away from there. There's also the Chichatl, Marrow, a few other monstrosities that are born into the water. But there's likewise problems on land as well.
Would be easier to fight on land though.
Easier to fight on land, longer to get there, faster on a boat, but not.
Aye, but if I'm with you, we can you'll have access to various travel ways that my peoples put in place.
Fair enough. I say water.
I'm going to the water.
You agreed on water? Alright. So do you want to go at a slow pace or a fast pace? I didn't know if anybody wants to do survivals.
If we want to be, if I'm going to go in the water, I might as well go quick.
Alright.
I vote fast.
Because like he said,
I'm
it'll
not
take
gonna
a
like
few days.
being in there.
He said it'll take a few days to get there. To it.
Yeah.
So we're moving at a fast pace today.
I say fast.
Yeah.
Oh, hold up. Look, can I interject right here real quick?
Yeah, of
You
course.
guys are gonna go on the Dark Lake, right? Do you not just realize okay out of the Dark Lake?
Yeah.
Yeah, he told us, but he said he has path that the Drugor have that nobody else knows about. And he-
Well,
on the
okay,
water.
I'm just making sure.
Oh, I don't want to go on the water, but it's faster, and he said he had a path that only Drugor knows, so.
Well, it's not that others don't know about it, just that no one else knows how it works. It's a lift of sorts.
First sign of trouble, I will want to get off and go on land.
Oh, by all means, if you can swim. You can swim this. I believe in you.
Brother, I trust in your judgment here, because I don't know about this guy.
He said water like 3 times, dude.
You're not the one that has to swim and change out.
Alright. So since y'all moving at a fast pace, you can't stealth today. But if y'all wish to make a survival, to forage, or to help navigate or anything, go ahead. Tell me what you're doing. One person can do one thing.
I'll do survival, look for food.
You'll have disadvantage because of the fast pace.
So I'm forging?
That's what he's doing, foraging.
Oh, okay.
Hey, it's not
Yeah,
bad at all.
what's my bud? 13.
13. You find about 4 pounds of food, 4 pounds of fresh water that you're able to harvest with the water work y'all previously had. Which I think it takes 7 total pounds what you need to feed everybody during the day.
You already have food from the
Yeah.
sanctuary, so.
Can I roll survival to maintain
What's that,
the
20
mushroom
rations?
ship?
Mushroom ship?
20
The boat that were made out of mushroom?
You didn't actually,
You
you
don't have
haven't made
them
one
now.
yet.
Oh, I want to roll.
He
with it
talked about
because-
y'all having to
Oh,
find
okay.
and make one.
Alright, I want to help him find and make one.
He's not looking today because he doesn't want to drag it for 3 days.
So it's like 3 days to drag it?
It takes 3 days to get to a safe spot, away far enough out from the city.
Oh, okay.
Alright, you can only move about maybe 8 miles a day. Like,
See, I thought
the
when you
tunnels.
said that if we're moving
Yeah.
fast, we was on the mushroom boat already, but we're not.
No, you're getting there.
Okay.
Moving fast gives you basically 2 days worth of travel.
Okay.
Or a day and a half or something like that.
Well, I'm gonna look for, ask him what things he needs to build the boat that we can use off the land, and I'll just be looking for stuff like that as we're traveling.
I have most of the tools I need. Crafting is a bit my trade. We just need zerk wood and something pliable we can use as ropes.
That's
It's
right.
something we could probably use as to help move us along.
Okay. I'll just keep an eye out for stuff like that.
Alright. Just roll me a nature or survival check, your choice. With disadvantage plus the fast pace.
It'll be a survival, so let's do with a negative. That's an 8.
8?
Yeah.
How do you have a negative to survival?
No, I rolled a
Oh.
6.
So is that, aren't you
Plus
wisdomed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
Oh.
6 plus 2.
You don't, through your travelings today, you have not seen anything.
Okay. Also, I will every day while we walk, I will make sure that my friends that are fed Tom C and Jim Jar.
Which y'all have about 15 pounds of food right now, but, aside from what he just found. So that's enough to get you for 2 days.
Okay.
But you didn't have any water because you're relying on Brawldrack to make water.
Oh.
But you just said you found water.
Yeah, 4 gallons.
Yeah. It's gonna kind of suck not having me around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have helped me fight.
If I cast, I don't cast spells though, except for like protection spells. So that stuff ain't gonna help us with water.
You guys are gonna starve to death before my character shows up.
Die of dehydration. The day goes without interruption, other than from y'all just focusing on moving forward. You stop when you just get exhausted and can't move any farther. You make the camp. Y'all can attempt one more survival check, see if y'all can find any more food or water, specifically.
That camp?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. Nope. 5.
5. You found a small bubble of water, but it's brackish looking, not safe to drink.
Can I boil it?
You think it needs a bit more than just boiling.
Okay.
It looks a bit chunky.
I was asking because my intelligence is 20, so I figure I might know if
Yeah.
to boil it. So.
If you feel if you have the proper filtration system that can get out the physical impurities, you can boil out the bacteria, but you're not sure how in the area you are in you could make up the filtration system.
Right, gotcha.
I made it sound smart other than no.
Question, Mr. DM, is it possible for
Yeah.
me to bless water with the bless spell and make it drinkable?
It has to be purified food and drink. Is
There-
it still spell?
I'm
Yeah,
trying
that
to
is
cheat.
actually it's
Yeah.
like a
Trying to
level 1
cheat.
spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had purified water.
Yeah, he had that, and I have blessed,
Great
and I was
water.
like, I wonder if that would make the water holy.
No, that's for people.
I know, but still, it's a holy spell that.
You
Yeah.
can give the water points to its to hit.
My
You know
character
what?
don't know nothing about spellcasting.
Make me a religion check. Make me a
This
religion
happens when I
check.
drink hell. That is religion.
Damn.
Hey.
-1. That makes it 18.
Alright, you approach this water. You're not really sure what you're doing. It's like, I gotta try something because only 4 of us can drink today.
Yeah.
And you just start praying and doing everything you can, calling out to the Silverbeard to do something because you're that thirsty. And you watch as the brackishness starts to clear up and it starts to turn golden.
Oh Lord.
He has purified this small trickling brackish stream into a stream of mead.
For himself.
Anybody watching? No, I'm kidding.
He puts his face in.
Like the stream only is like yay wide, you know, about in like depth.
Yeah.
But like it's something you can like run a mug through it, so everyone can have mead to drink tonight.
He wastes all of your water. He pours it all
Yeah.
out to fill it up for
I
you.
use all 4 gallons.
God, 4 gallons of mead.
He's gonna kick you in the balls.
No, I am like very. I feel like
You still have your keg.
yeah.
You can choose to stay up all night filling this keg one glass at a time,
Do it.
but you'll get a point of exhaustion for tomorrow.
Well, you got 2 mugs to do it with.
Yeah, somebody can help.
Doing it.
Doing it? Alright, you're making a keg of mead. That's about 5 gallons of mead.
Yes.
I will help him. How fast can we get done?
Half the night.
Okay. So we'll take first watch.
You can
We'll
use-
just-
And no one's going to be watching anything.
You can use stool to soak the rest of it up.
Like, you're just sticking the sponges, like the water orbs into it and everything else.
I call people over here down there. Hey, so come over here, and I give them a drink of it.
The stool kind of wobbles back and forth back to camp.
Do they like it?
Well, he can't talk outside the rapport spores, but he looks happy. Congratulations, a new low here. The villainous man getting children drunk.
Dwarven children drink all the time, right?
Oh, mead flows like water.
Yeah.
We don't know any better.
Yeah, I'm right here.
It's our culture.
Alright,
Let's go over here in your chest.
That's stool dealing with the loss of Brawldrack.
alright, so you have about 5 gallons of mead in a keg.
Yes.
Which will be happy with.
Yeah. Of blessed mead in a keg.
Yeah.
Then I would say a gallon of mead a day will stave off any form of hunger for anyone that's imbibing it.
And me and Lily's got pork chop in a can. So,
Oh no, when I drink, I get really hungry.
I don't.
I do. I get like beer munchies. I don't know. That thing.
Maybe.
But you two are exhausted today. You stayed up a good bit of the night. You don't
Yeah.
have a point of exhaustion yet, but you can't move at a fast pace today.
I
Yeah.
didn't plan on moving that fast pace anyway.
It's a slow and happy pace.
I
No,
just want to get away from his McGuire.
Alright, on the second day of travel, does anyone want to do something specific?
I will look for more food.
Alright, you're foraging. Are you foraging, attempting to hide your tracks, helping scout out ahead, anything like
I'm
that?
praying to Silverbeard.
I got an 8.
Not for Elle.
I'm not doing high.
I'm praying that he leads me in the right direction to find clues to get my brother back. Because I don't believe that he has perished.
I'll get back to you then. You were unable to find anything that seemed edible or what have you, but Jim's order still returned from their own foraging with about 12 pounds of fungi, 4 large rats that they have scavenged up, and Jim Jar has about 5 more of those water orbs filled with water.
I'm impressed with Jim Jar. He brought all that back by himself?
It's still
Yeah.
12 pounds of food can fill a bucket, to be fair.
But still, I thought he was worthless up to this point.
The one that you've been playing to be worthless. Oh, he's a gnome. He's scared of everything.
Yeah, he's not. He's actually got really high stats. But anyway.
I wrote for them just like y'all wrote.
Yeah.
Except for Stool. Stool has all 20s.
He should.
Beast.
Now that he's cooking level fighter, he can take 24s.
Oh yeah. Topsy elected to help hide your passage. Seraph the scout in the head.
Okay.
When y'all break for camp today, you go into your prayers. It's been on your mind all day. You're trying to find out some idea of what might have happened
Yeah.
with Brawldrack.
I fear the worst, but I don't want him to be gone. It's like I'm hanging on to something. Even though I know he's probably gone, I'm hanging on to the thought that he ain't
And you
gone.
hear a voice. So dark. So dark.
I answer out loud. Who is there?
You hear her start cackling laughing.
I'm looking
As
around.
a quad runs by you.
I chase it.
It runs straight to Trevor.
I try to grab it.
And it run as it's right. It doesn't even talk. It just runs up and around Travok and rests on his shoulder.
That's funny.
I tell Travok I'm sorry as I'm running towards him, and I try to grab it off his shoulder.
Well, this is the first thing you've seen in your quads since leaving Sloop Dog.
This is pure anger you see on my face as I run towards you and dive for this creature.
Make a opposed athletic checks.
Come on, Johnny.
Hey, boy, he is on it today.
24.
I got a 12.
You barrel through Travok. The imp just kind of changes shape real fast to get out of the way. And it's trying to fit away up as a bat as you just barrel over your brother. Travok, you just got ran over like a fucking by a steamroller. Is what it felt like.
I want to shoot him with a magic missile.
So him? I'm not gonna say no.
God, they're gonna kill each other now.
Down the X can just fucking there it's
You
going.
shoot him with a magic missile? I'm just joking.
I'm in a rage for real. That little thing. I started yelling at him. I said that he interfered during the prayer.
He was asking stupid questions.
Fair enough.
I'll say, if it
I know
takes
my brother.
my lifetime to learn how to banish him, I'm going to devote my life to banish that creature. I hate it.
Haven't the lake taught you nothing? There are no gods here.
Oh, that's where you are wrong. Travok, you gotta do something with that thing.
This thing has brought news.
What's the news, Pizio?
I know what happened to your brother.
He's dead.
He fought Demogorgon, the monstrosity you seen on the lake. He pulls out a lock of hair. I managed to take this before they took him.
Is it beard hair?
Maybe, you don't know.
Knowing me, it might be butt crack hair. Might be toe hair.
It is not much, but you can use it to bring him back, maybe?
Thank you.
I am always loyal to you, Master.
We should not bring him back. He walked the right path.
At least we know what happened.
If he fought Demogorgon, he did it for a reason, to protect those fish.
But I'm not sure if y'all would actually know who Demogorgon is. It's
Well,
not like he's a contemporary
demon.
outline.
If he fought that demon,
Yeah.
he did.
It's one of those things that's hard to actually judge whether or not you would know.
Right.
Like, how popular is knowledge of the abyss?
If he gave his life protecting, then his life is fulfilled.
At least we know what happened now.
But Pajip will relay to you that that monstrosity is not just a demon. It's a godlike being known as the Demogorgon that is also known as the Prince of all demons. And recently, 7 of such creatures has disappeared from the abyss. And the veil between the prime material and the abyss, like this layering bubble that makes it where the abyss has to go through the hells, is starting to weaken.
Who do we get to get rid of this Demogorgon? That was fun.
We don't have copyright for that, by the way.
I come back, Trivok, and I've got what I said I was got. I went to talk to the Ghostbusters. This thing, I sucked that thing up.
So it says the thing that spent 3 days hunkering down in a city filled with hostile demons to bring back a sign of your brother.
Yeah.
He's just an asshole to people that believe in gods.
Oh, here's good information, though. I asked everybody, how do we stop this demon king?
Prince. That's not a king.
How do we stop it?
You don't. No one's been able to.
So what are we doing down here?
I thought you were fleeing.
We are, but I don't want
Taking
to.
advice from a demon, though, it's always sound.
I don't want to run my whole life. I might look like you if I do that. I make jokes too. Travok, we must find out what we need to do. I know we need to bring them back, but we need to close whatever this rift he's talking about. We need to fix it.
We need to get back to the surface. This is way above us.
We go back to the surface. I feel like Travok. Not Travok, but I feel like we've lost one of our own for no reason.
Brawldrack sacrificed himself so we could get away. Not so we could die fighting the same damn thing.
I don't believe you. Based on his story, I think he died protecting people.
Letting us get away would be protecting us. You really are stupid. I'm still mad that you ran me over.
Brotherly love.
Seems like in a couple more episodes I'll be taking character ideas for Tomb of Annihilation.
You know what? Last time me and Evan played Doris, I killed his character.
And I ran that game. Yeah.
Granted,
And he was a paladin.
That's true.
I let him kill me. Different paladin, but same as paladin. If we do go top side, I want to come back here with who I need to fix this. This is not right.
That's up to you.
I'll walk away. I'm upset. I don't know if we're doing the right thing now.
Passive just kind of scoffs. Sound like anyone here can do a mythal.
Ignore him.
So what?
A mythal. Big spell. Permanent spell.
Oh.
Epic spell.
Yeah.
That's what essentially made, oh god, what was it called? Was it Cormather? No, Mithraner. Made a big bubble around Mithraner. Stuff, things like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can.
It's what made the whole Dragon Rage comic, stuff like that. But you will, Master. You will. I help.
Someday.
With that, watches.
Yeah, I'll take first watch.
First watch.
First watch.
What, are you taking a watch?
Yeah, I'll take first watch as well.
Are you two taking first watch? Seraph will take second watch. Jimjar will take third watch.
I'll trust my brothers
Topsy
and
will
friends.
help. Jimjar's Hammond will help Seraph. If y'all wish to discuss anything, go ahead. I need you both to roll me a perception with disadvantage. Unless you have a source of light.
A 20 and a 10. That's the same. So that's a 10 plus.
They both rolled 20s.
Yeah.
You got two 20s?
Well, we got disadvantage, so
No, they both rolled
I'm
20s.
20 on disadvantage. So I got a 12 because then I have to use the disadvantage dice.
I had a 5.
12, 5. Everything seems fine.
That 12, I believe, is me watching his companion the entire time.
He got a 5. He was just looking at you going, why are you staring at me? The
No.
entire time.
I'm in the spell book that I got.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're just reading.
No, I'm staring at his companion. I will not call it by his name.
Passive got a 2.
Pass yourself me with the book.
Yeah. They don't give a shit.
It's me almost like angering, like I want to kill that thing because I think it's corrupting me.
How's it correct me? I haven't done anything.
You believe the night goes peaceful, but when Sinjar's time for watch, he starts waking everybody up.
That's third watch.
Yes. Into the watch. You basically everyone's a Sinjar
But Jim Jarvis, okay. I wake up and I ask him, what's wrong? What's wrong?
Topsy's gone.
I almost lose my shit.
I'm gonna look at you and be like, we have to go find her.
She wouldn't leave by herself.
Yes, you would.
I don't know.
I'm gonna pull you to the side.
That's how.
I'm gonna pull you to the side, and I'm gonna tell you that she probably changed.
Oh shit. Roll survival for rat prince.
Go ahead. But you're not sure if you're looking for gnome prince or rat prince.
No. That's
That's a single digit over
10.
there.
Can we check for Prince going away from camp?
That's what I was checking. But
You find scratch marks
Yeah.
around her bunk. And there's like splotches of blood on her mat.
Is anybody else missing?
Only Topsy.
I asked,
Or is she here when you started your watch?
No, I was going together. We're going to do it together.
Oh, it's the beginning of the watch.
Yeah.
so we lost her.
Sometime between our watch that Sarah took second,
I noticed no movements when I was on watch.
I didn't either. I will, I'm gonna pull Sarah to the side.
Yes.
Topsy, she's aware at.
Understandable. Few gnomes are.
Yeah.
There's a plague of them in Blingdenstone. I'm assuming that's why she left, I take it?
I'm assuming she meant turned.
Then she did the smart thing and got away from us.
Yeah.
Either she didn't want to kill us or didn't want us to kill her.
So I figure she'll possibly come back. If she can,
Do you think?
maybe not. I don't know.
I'll keep an eye out.
Do you think we should go look for her?
We can. But it'll put us behind and we need to get to the Rove. So we can get the little one home and you off.
I agree.
While they're doing this, I would like to go to where I thought the claw marks and everything.
Yeah.
I'm going to try my divine sense.
Your divine sense.
Well, like on that area to see if I can
Right.
maybe find, because when she turns, I'm guessing she's evil.
Now, how divine sense works? Is
Yeah,
that-
I'm not just altering it a bit. I'm trying to alter it a bit.
Well, it's important that, like, I know, like, how, I'm sure how
Yeah.
it functions before we start. Because it could have because of where you're at, it can have
Yeah.
various things.
Oh yeah.
You may you may find
I
more
forgot
ones.
where we're at.
Yeah. But it finds celestials, fae, undead, fiends normally. And you're hoping to try to find Topsy with it, a caveat from your god.
Yeah.
Alright.
More what I'm looking for is I know where I saw the claw marks, so I'm guessing she wear it out to see if maybe I know what direction she went, like if the sense would pull me in that direction, not follow it, but at least know what direction to go.
Now what's the radius of it?
60 feet.
60 feet? I thought it was like 1,000 feet per spell level.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I think it's
Because I thought detect good and evil, the spell was like 60 feet.
Let me tell you. Out of it. There we go. Yeah. Till the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. So she's not a celestial or fiend or undead, so technically it wouldn't work. I'm just, well, here's the part I'm trying to use down here. Within the same radius, you can also detect the presence of any place or object that has been condensed. Never mind, so that wouldn't work neither.
Everything reeks of evil.
Yeah. So I'm getting, it's working, but not for what I want it to work for.
Actually, I would say that like it's one of the things where you try, you believe that like with
Yeah.
enough focus, you might be able to pick up with something that's has a fey ancestry, like a
Yeah.
were creature would have. But there's such an oppressive sense of evil and desecration where you are at that it blocks. It's basically. It's like you're Daredevil trying to do the thing, but
Yeah.
someone's like ringing bells beside
Yeah,
your
it'd be
ears.
almost
Yeah.
blinding to you.
Yeah.
It would.
It's painful. It's
I
painful.
cannot, I do not know where she is. I cannot pick up her scent. Kind of freaking out a little bit. I promised her I wouldn't let her get captured. Even though she's aware, that ain't nothing compared to demons.
She's aware.
Well, she's aware that she's aware of that.
I asked the party if anybody has any idea where she would go hunting down here.
Why would a gnome go hunting?
I was wondering if you were saying that, 'cause that's what I thought. I was like, why would you go hunting?
Well, I'm thinking like as aware, and nobody knows she's aware of
Popsy
us.
was always kind of lazy. She didn't like the forwards.
Maybe she just went to the bathroom or something. She'll probably be back.
So we're waiting then.
I don't think we really have time to wait.
Well, you should, because it only should be gone for about maybe 5 more minutes if she's just went to the bathroom.
Oh, we'll wait. We'll wait an hour.
I tell everybody.
If she's not back in an hour, we leave.
Can anybody tell how fresh these claws marks are over by her bum?
Oh, you're showing them claw marks?
Yes.
No, don't do that. I will slap him
Do
in the
it.
back of the head when
Do
he
it.
starts to do it.
Claw
Do it.
marks?
No, I'm gonna slap him in the back of the head when he says, "Look at these, pop."
I take the hit and I continue to see if anybody can figure out how fresh they are.
Well, you're mentioning like the claw marks and stuff, and him is trying to stroke his finger go, where's she a gold whisker?
I say, no, I noticed these earlier. Maybe some type of beast drug her off. She was a small creature.
But where's she a gold whisker?
I don't know.
The were-rats up in Blingdenstone. It's the clan.
I don't believe she is. She has never shown
Roll a
any
deception
intentions.
check.
God damn it. Trying to get myself out of it. I think having perception is charisma. I got a +1 charisma. No.
Hey,
Oh,
roll a 20.
wow.
That 20
Wow.
on that.
This is a white lie. I say I've never seen her turn into one.
Technically,
That's
it's true.
Yeah.
That's not lying.
Then that's no, based on what you just said, there's a possibility that she was bitch before meeting you. But it looks like rat tracks. I don't mean the cute kind that we ate last night.
Well, if she is, I mean, maybe she'll come back still once she gets that under.
They usually when they first change, they just kind of attack you whatever's closest by.
So maybe she knew she was going to change if she is, and maybe she left so she wouldn't hurt anybody in the group.
You're new to the underdog, aren't you, boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't think like that. That kind of thinking will get you killed yourself. But it's been about an hour now. We're killing daylight. We're killing hours of being awake.
Well,
Time's dying off for me to get going.
I guess.
Well, we can wait a little bit longer though, can't we? She has a friend after all.
Well, she's aware of that, though. I mean, maybe she lost herself in the change. She may not come back. And that just puts us behind schedule.
You're going to have to persuade him. You're persuasion. Because Israel wants to stay.
I also want to stay.
I wish I was here right now because I got something I'd ask
No.
Laugh.
that I don't think they're thinking about.
Well, I'll stay then. I'll catch up with you by tomorrow. And I'll just wait here for a little bit longer to see if she comes. Alright, y'all moving on? Leaving Jim Jar behind.
I don't want to leave Jim Jar here. That's a problem. I asked Jim Jar if he really wants to do this.
Well, it's not fair to leave a friend behind.
You're only going to become 1/3 of Gnome Strike if you walk away.
How about this? How about we forge the area and give her another hour? That seems
Give me a second persuasion check. With what Evan was talking to him too, so I'll give you advantage.
No. It's a 4.
A 4.
I have a negative.
Go on. I'll be fine. I can handle myself out here. Been quiet since we left the city anyways.
character-wise, Grom does not want to go. He says, I feel bad to leave you here.
Oh, here, take this. It makes it, so you don't come back. He hands you the spider flask.
Ooh.
It has a slosh to it, by the way.
I will. I don't want to leave him behind. Maybe we should stay because maybe we should go look for her.
You wanna go look for her?
Because what about her brother? He was murdered.
So are you traveling as a group or separate or breaking off?
I guess is Sarah pretty good at following tracks?
I tell.
You seem to know the Underdark very well.
How about me, Sarah, and Stool?
Stool?
Well, he's going with Sarah. So he's there with Sarah. So we'll try to follow these tracks. Try to find her.
Make a survival check with advantage while Seraph is with you. See if you can tell which way they went.
Jesus, get rid of the dice.
2.
You remind?
You can't tell which way they're going. You don't think you would even notice them wasn't for the fact that Grom pointed them out earlier.
Can Grom follow them?
No. This isn't like dirt and earth. It's stone.
Right.
It doesn't just leave tracks. You're looking for like specifically scratch marks
Okay.
to follow, and they're very hard to notice.
I tell Jim Jar if for some reason you do have to stay here, use your magics to remain unseen.
Now, on where she was laying at, you said there's blood.
Just trace bits of blood in her mat.
I'll ask what's his name? The Durgar?
Himmet.
Him?
Yes, I'm Himmet.
Do you know much about these war rats?
I do some trade up. I'm a arms dealer. I did some trade up in Bainderstone a bit, and the tavern owner wouldn't shut up about them.
Do you know when they turn? Do they usually leave blood?
From what I was told, the rat kind of comes out of them, figuratively, or that's all they said. I don't have first-hand experience, boy.
Well, there's blood on the. What if Turby's killer came back? What if he's been following us this whole time? Or what if it's somebody in this party?
Oh boy. Your pet ain't out, I think.
Yeah. But he wasn't.
Yeah,
I
he
had
wasn't
not
with us
summoned
today.
him.
I'm looking at him all.
Evan's like,
If she's
For
dead,
the
that
first
means
time.
we're wasting time.
I may not say nothing bad to your pet.
This is true.
I'm not calling
But
my name.
if somebody's killing off
You
people
seem to
here,
know.
how do we know we're not gonna get our throat
Yeah.
cut in our sleep?
Then we should probably keep watch.
We have been keeping watch.
What have you been reading again?
No, I have been reading.
I asked his pet. Does it have a name, by the way?
Padgett.
No, but do you have a real name for it?
Pedro.
Okay.
yeah, he's even told us
Okay.
his name.
I thought that was actually the name of the creature.
No, it's Closet.
As much as this pains me, you do know this land. Can you track these claw marks?
I could try.
I'll ask Pedro if he knows if were rats usually bleed when they change.
It's not uncommon they claw at their skin.
So it doesn't necessarily.
But that's with any forced change on the body.
Right. So it doesn't necessarily mean that she was attacked while there's blood there from something else.
If it was attacked, I believe we would have noticed.
That's what I've been waiting on. Like, what if somebody realized if she was attacked? Didn't know.
Well, I mean, we didn't notice when Herbie was taken and murdered.
because he was asleep on his watch, much like you were
Yeah.
reading your book.
Yeah.
There's a thing going on here.
That's why I'm a terrible hunter too, because I take books
Alright.
like a hunting.
So again, are you searching for or continuing on?
I want to.
I'll look at Sarah and ask him. Because he's been part of this group and I trust Sarah's judgment,
May I be honest?
of course.
We need to get going. We're wasting time. We're about to lose another day's worth of travel.
I have to agree.
If she was taken, then she's dead, and there's nothing we can do.
You're about to be the only dwarf in this party. You realize that, right?
If she left of her own accord, then she doesn't want to be found. Otherwise, she would have came back.
This is true. I have to agree. I hate to leave somebody behind, but if you must stay behind, we have to get going.
Aye. I'll be fine. Like I said, I'll be catching up with you tomorrow.
I'll give him a handshake.
You shake your hand.
So who's splitting
He
away?
gives you a wink. Bet you 5 gold I get to the silken baths before you do.
Deal.
Work that down. They made a bet with Jim Jar.
Yeah, he's the gambler, isn't he?
Yeah.
So Jim Jar is wanting to stay here.
He's staying.
I don't know what I think about this. I think you're gonna talk me into leaving Jim Jar here.
I mean, if you want to stay.
My character would want to.
Jim Jar
stay.
wants you to go on.
Jim Jar wants me to go.
Yeah. He says he can handle it. He's got sanctuary. He can put some stuff up to keep himself from being caught.
It's a good spell.
I know outside of the game, because I have Jim Jar stuff. He's one of the most powerful people in this group. I just don't play him like that. I say
Do you need me to sing you a song, boy? Go!
you will meet us where at again? The
I'll meet you on the other side of the silken path. I'll be waiting there for you. Topsy in hand. I'm not betting on that one, though.
I'll give him a nod.
Come on, 2 silver.
5.
I give him a nod and I say,
I do.
as much as it pains me to leave you here, I know that you're well capable enough to defend yourself long enough to find Topsy.
Well, worst case scenario, I can just hide.
Yeah,
So go.
we go.